Hey Matt, it's February 7th, 2023, and I wanted to use this video to kind of give you a good idea of what I got going on in my life, at least project-wise, and a little bit of what went on this weekend. So, here we go. It was a comfortable 50 degrees today, so went ahead and washed my truck that was disgusting. Devin borrowed it today. Him and his dad used it for moving a bunch of old trees, and it got covered in mud, and the inside got disgusting, so boring Saturday. And I still hate washing vehicles. So this weekend is full of very fun and exciting things. Well, was, I guess, by the time that you see this. But washed my truck yesterday, and then the parts that I've needed or been waiting on finally came in. So what better time than a Sunday afternoon than to tear your engine apart on your truck in the driveway and hope that you can get it all back together, because your friend has had your Honda for, I think we're almost up to 2 months now, because Mikey's car is still broken. But yeah, so this is, I don't have a very good weekend, like a fun visual weekend for you, but I do have stuff going on. This is miserable because I would like to be doing something more fun rather than working on my truck that I seem to do all the time. But at least it's a nice day. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep the updates rolling. We'll see how this goes. Maybe my attitude will change. The best part is as I'm working on my shit, stuff I've been waiting for days and days because FedEx sucks, finally shows up. So this $800 radiator for our neighbor Kazu over there, his Jeep, finally showed up. So I told him that I would hopefully have it done this weekend, but now that I'm working on my truck, that's not gonna happen. So we might do that tomorrow. We'll see. Whole lot of stuff going on. Alright, so for starters, ignore my eyes, because, you know, I had LASIK eye surgery, and for some reason, they're still, like, dry, itchy, and bloodshot, but that's a whole another story for another video. But I did just want to say that my weekend went pretty well. I got my truck done. I didn't take too many videos of me working on the truck. Actually, I didn't take any. I did before, and I didn't even get an after because it was super late and dark. But either way, I got it done. I got it fixed. So finally, my truck is back running like it should. And it was just a big disaster of Devin showing up, and then I had to go and do stuff. I had errands to run, and I started the project late. Whatever. It's fixed. But I did want to use this video and kind of show you some of the projects I got going on. Behind me, you see this Jeep that I'm working on. It is a lot of work. For starters, it was started as an engine swap, then it turned into suspension swap, but it just snowballed and snowballed, and after the guy spent tens of thousands of dollars, here we are about halfway done. I got the front pretty much done. Bunch of crazy stuff's going on. I'll show you a little bit more underneath in a minute, but it's pretty cool. My Jeep right now is at the shop because when I last took it out wheeling, I broke everything and it couldn't drive. So I just left it at the shop because there's not a big hill there like there is in our driveway to try and get it to go up. And hopefully going to fix that next weekend. We'll see. And then in a second, I will show you the other Jeep I'm working on right now, even though it's like 7:30 right now. But stuff's got to get done. So, all right. So it's a little bit of a mess in the garage right now because I'm working on a bunch of stuff. Plus, we don't have enough room to put all of my disaster stuff. But quick rundown in super simple terms. Basically, I'm swapping the front axle and rear axle out of a 05 F250 into an 89 Jeep Wrangler. So that super strong and super versatile off-road. It's getting those 40-inch tires you see right there and some really expensive wheels, coilovers, crazy stuff. Not going to go super in-depth into it, but it's a lot of work, a lot of money. It's actually pretty fun, but I'm kind of doing it super cheap for the guy because I've known him for a long time, and I told him I'm going to do it at my pace, not his, and he was cool with that, so the lighting's going to be pretty bad because it's dark and late outside. But I did want to give you a little thing. You've seen this one before. This is Dylan's Jeep. It's back. Actually, it never really left. We broke this one when we went out wheeling too at the same time that I broke mine. But his drove. So it's here. It's waiting on parts for him to come and fix it himself. But It's like a driveway princess. It's a good lawn ornament for Peachtree City. And then this is neighbor's Jeep, the Okamoto's. Needs a radiator. He's trying to build it for doing like overlanding stuff out in Utah and stuff with the family, and he wants it to be super reliable and everything. His radiator blew up last week, so I ordered him a really, really expensive, really nice radiator for it. And then he has probably $20,000 worth of parts because we're also doing kind of what I'm doing to that other Jeep in the garage to this one in a couple of months. So that's pretty much what's going on this exact moment, though. All right, so back in the garage because it's dark outside. The lighting's way better in here. But that's pretty much it, project-wise. I really want to try. We're going to go wheeling, I think, beginning of March, and maybe a little earlier. We'll see. I want to try and get some good videos for that so you can kind of see how ridiculous it is, because took Dad out there a couple months ago, and he had a good time. He got to see exactly how ridiculous what we do and how sketchy and fun it is at the same time. He says he had a good time. I haven't invited him back yet, but we'll see. We'll see if he comes again. We'll see if he really had a good time. But yeah, that'd be super cool because that's probably one of my favorite things to do. It's a good getaway. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot of like fun stories that happened this weekend. I just kind of worked on stuff and hung out, played some video games. Dad did take a video of me when I was cleaning my truck. Saturday or Sunday, I don't know, but I'll put that here. So that's how you clean an F-250 lifted on 38-inch tires. You just stand on the roof and pressure wash it. But yeah, I just want to give you a little update. That's pretty much how my weekend went. Nothing super crazy, but a little bit of interesting stuff going on here. I'll try and get some videos at work too, so you can kind of see what I got going on there, because it's pretty crazy. Lots of trucks, lots of busyness, and I can kind of show you what I do throughout the day maybe, because I don't really just work on trucks anymore. I do a lot more diagnosis work and stuff like that, where a lot more computer related and wired diagrams and searching and stuff, trying to figure out what's really wrong with it. So it's interesting, but we'll see. I just want to give you a little weekend video because I saw your video from the other day, and it seems like you guys had nice weather. We did too. This week's supposed to be in the 70s down here, and then I'm sure it's gonna go back to the 30s like it's been because Georgia. But I hope you had a fantastic weekend, and I can't wait to see your next video.